Check out this fucking gem.
I don't think that empathy is a desirable characteristic, not in yourself and not in any of your friends or loved ones. And I say that pertaining to yourself. Having empathy, which everybody claims they do, but when I look around, I don't think they even know what it is. And I don't think that I knew what it was really until recently. Having empathy doesn't mean...
It's so fucking hard to hear that idiot's video. But what he's basically telling you is that empathy is not a desirable trait. That if you have empathy for other human beings, that's a sign of weakness. That's not a desirable trait to have in a human being. That's not what other human beings look for. So whoever is in this gentleman's life, whoever is in this gentleman's orbit, when something bad happens to him, when he loses his money, when he loses his job, when he loses his home, when he gets into a car accident, when he loses a loved one, whatever the case may be, please don't show him any empathy, because that's not a desirable trait for this asshole. He also said this.
The abortion debate is based on a boogeyman, and how so many people got manipulated into believing that if women don't have access to an abortion, that is men trying to control women's bodies. Is just mind-blowingly stupid to me. It makes me believe that nobody has a thought or an opinion of their own. And here's why. Number one, the boogeyman. Have you ever met a dude who was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a woman pregnant in a state that doesn't allow abortions, and that's how I'm going to control their bodies. That person, that dude that's in your mind that this entire argument is based on, does not exist. Have you ever met a dude who's like, oh yeah, I'm going to control women by getting her pregnant and not letting her have an abortion? No, that's stupid. It doesn't exist. But let's say that it exists. It's based on a false premise. Because let's even say that asshole exists, right? And they're all of them, every single one of them wants to do that. That would mean that women, just by their nature, are beyond being able to be manipulated or leveraged or incentivized into having an abortion. Do you think that there aren't dudes out there that don't want the baby, that probably maybe have talked the woman into getting an abortion? I bet that exists, right? So I bet there's a bunch of dudes who also are pro-choicers. Now, to the moral argument, the left, the political left, you want to call them liberals, Democrats, whatever you want to call them, have convinced people that you have the moral high ground. You are doing good for society by allowing people to have access to abortions. AKA, you are doing a betterment of society by killing life. Potential life. Let's just put it there, because I'm not going to start with this whole argument of when.
I'm not going to put you through any more of that fucking idiot's video. Please listen to me, you fucking idiot. Women are not saying men who get them pregnant in states where they can't have abortions are controlling their lives. They're saying men who set the legislative agenda and tell them they don't have access to this medical procedure are controlling their lives. You don't even understand the fucking argument that's happening, but you're sitting there talking like you know what the fuck you're talking about. Number one, okay, if those guys exist, you are beyond fucking idiotic. Beyond idiotic. You think they're controlling our lives argument comes from women talking about the men who raped them. No, they're talking about the men who made legislation saying that rapist baby has to be born, that pregnancy has to be carried to term. Oh my God. I'm blown away at how fucking stupid this human being is.